A few days ago, I watched Mario Zechner, the creator of Pi, explain why he stopped using Claude Code, and honestly, he convinced me to try it. Pi is an open source coding agent with 4 tools, a 1000 token system prompt, and a wild idea. The agent should modify itself. I'm going to show you what that actually looks like, what is different, and the one reason I can't fully switch yet. So let's go ahead. So here is a pitch from Mario, the creator. He says modern coding agents got bloated. The system prompts balloon to 14,000 tokens like Claude Code. Tools are getting added, modified, and removed between releases. Stuff get injected into your context behind your back. You are not the owner of your context and you have zero control over it. His take, and I think it is a very interesting part, is that models are already trained to be coding agents. They don't need a 10,000 token system prompt telling them that they are coding agent. They know. Pi stripped it all down to only 4 tools: read, write, edit, and bash. And it has a system prompt under 1000 tokens. It has no MCP server by default. It doesn't have sub agents by default. It has no permission pop-ups. It has no plan mode. It has no built-in to-dos. It has no background bash. Instead, the agent can modify itself. You have to ask it to add a feature, which we will do in our demo. It will write its own extension. It can do hot reloads, and then you are done. Agent that adapts to your own workflow instead of the other way around. When I heard it, I had to try it. So installing Pi is too easy. Here you can come on pi.dev. You can go to npm. You can just copy it, and in your terminal you can just paste it. I have it already installed. It won't do anything. Maybe it will update. As you can see, it was already installed, so it just updated the packages. Then you can just write Pi to initiate it, and for logging in you can do /log. You can either use a subscription or a API key. Here you can see you can use these all subscriptions. I am using Anthropic. Generally, if you are using Claude like I have, it won't be using your planned pro limits. It will be using your extra uses. So last week, Anthropic has some policy changes after which you cannot use your pro plan limits here. You have to use extra uses and you have to add some credits here. Apart from Claude, you can use your ChatGPT Pro Plus subscriptions and GitHub Copilot subscriptions. As I have already configured with Claude, let me go ahead. You can use /model to choose your model. As of now, I'm using Sonnet here. As I have done login from my Claude account, you can see all the models here, and I can choose any of the models here. Apart from that, there is a / command called settings, where you can change the settings as you want. You can read through multiple settings and you can change them as per you like. And here you can also change thinking level. I will make it medium, and then we can go ahead. I won't bore you with every / command here. You can come to Pi's GitHub repo and you can go through it, but I want to share 3 things which I find very interesting and very different in this coding agent. The first one is customizable system prompt. You can replace your default system prompt if you add a system.md in your .py folder, and if you want to append to the existing system.md, you can use append_system.md. I find it very interesting because if you are using your agent for anything else than coding, you can replace that and it can do that work. This was very interesting for me. This we cannot do in any of the coding agents. The second one is /tree. So here in Pi coding agent, your sessions are not a line, they are a tree. So if the agent went the wrong way 10 messages ago, you don't have to reprompt and restart. You can jump back to that point and fork it. Here is the /fork command which you can use, and here is /tree command which you can use, and you can just create a new session with the previous user message and you don't have to reprompt it. The third thing is this, only 4 tools. Here most of the things are done by bash. Pi is a minimal coding agent where there are not much tools. Only basic tools like read, write, and edit and bash are there, and bash will do a lot of heavy handling here, because what Mario told is models are trained to use bash. They don't need a grep tool, they don't need a find tool, they don't need a git status tool. Obviously you can create them if you want. You can create them. He has given a minimal hardness and you can create anything on top of it, whatever you like in your workflow. One more interesting thing is it has no permission prompt. Basically Pi will run on full access by default. Mario's argument here is that everyone click accept anyway, even if the permission thing exists, and I think it's true for many people that they just click accept anyway without reading anything. So permissions are just not necessary. If you want human gates, you can build them as an extension in Pi. Okay, this is the part that sold me on Mario's vision. As this is a minimal agent, it has bare minimum things, and if you want to build anything for your workflow, you have to do it yourself. But what Mario gave us is Pi coding agent itself knows all of its code. code, and because of that it can extend itself and it can build anything you want on top of that bare minimum harness he gave us. Let me show you a extension I built for this video. If you haven't seen my last video, this is my personal minimal workflow. I have been using Claude and I have all of these sub agents created which will spawn their own sub agents. Basically this is a orchestrator agent. It will spawn its own sub agents and it will do all of these things. I have 3 human gates here, and when I switched to Pi, I thought let's build a complex extension which will do the same workflow I use Claude Code. So I created my own extension. Let me show you. Here is the extension I created. I highly recommend to use Pi as an agent to create its own extension. I don't want to bore you with all of this. The most important thing is it is a TypeScript file which you just put in your .py/agents folder and you can do a hot reload. It will start showing, and I won't be showing the whole workflow because already there in the last video. Once we get a PR from it, I will show you the result. To call your extension, you can use / your extension name. Here is mine, and you can write your prompt. It is asking me to pick a issue. There are a few things different here. First is I'm using skills instead of my MCP servers. If you have seen my last video, I have 2 MCP servers working for me, but here I have used skills instead of them. The second thing is Claude will spawn this as a sub agent. This orchestrator sub agent will spawn multiple sub agents. They have their own context window. Okay, but here in Pi we don't have sub agents, so we have 2 options. Either we spawn a separate Pi window and it will have its own isolated context window and it will mirror our flow here, or either what I have done here is it has only one session which is simpler, and as it is just a demo which I want to show you, I have gone for a simpler approach which is create only one session and it will send to the LLM. It will wait for the results to finish, and all the steps here what you can see will share the same context window. Okay, one whole continuous conversation. It will obviously have more token uses. It is just for the demo. For real workflows you can open a new Pi window. As you can see, it is asking me for an issue to resolve. Here you can see it has created a PR and it is done. Let's click on the PR. Here is the PR and here is the summary what it did. I will be building basically what everyone is building on Reddit on this. I am going to ask Pi to create a status bar widget showing my git branch and uncommitted changes. This is the prompt I am giving it. Read your own extension doc and build a status widget that shows current git branch and number of uncommitted changes. Save it to my extensions folder. So I am giving it a prompt to extend itself. So let's see what it does. It is done. Here is a summary of what it built. It will show us this and this. We can just do /reload and it will show us. So let's do /reload, and as you can see I'm able to see. Now for skills you can add them on this path and then you can create your own skills similar what you create in other coding agents, but you call them differently here. To call your skill, let me show you. You can use skill : and name of your skill, and then you can write your prompt whatever you want to write and it will do the job. So there is nothing different. You have to paste your skill there and you can call like this on Pi coding agent. Quick honest comparison between both of them. Claude has permission prompts. It has MCP server, it has sub agents, it has plan mode, it has a large system prompt, and you have Anthropic only models here. It is kind of a finished product, or you can say a product which has everything, every feature and every functionality. But if you are a software developer like me and you like minimalism, you will use Pi because it has only 4 tools. It is very simple and we only need these 4 tools. It has a very short system prompt, and also we can change it whatever we like and we can append to it whatever we like. Okay, it has multiple models. You can use your Claude subscription, you can use your GitHub Copilot subscription, you can use your ChatGPT subscription, you can use Open Router, you can use anything. Okay, as I already talked, it has editable system prompt, it has extensions and skills. As you already saw, I ran my workflow through extensions, but here I was running my workflow through sub-agent. So you can use extensions instead of sub-agents here. And the most fascinating thing about this is self-modification. So if you want something that just works on day one, it has everything, you can use Claude Code. And if you want actually something your own customization, you have to use Pi. Whatever you like, both are good products, but at least try Pi one. If I wasn't using Anthropic's models, or if I was using ChatGPT subscription, I would be using Pi full time. The minimalism, the extensibility, Mario has nailed it. This is how I want my coding agent to work. So for now, Pi sits next to Claude Code for me in my workflows. I will be adding Pi's official website Pi's Git, Mario's own blog, why he created this, and a talk given by him on AI Engineers channel in my description. You can go and check it out. Also hit the subscribe button. It will help this channel a lot. Thank you and see you in the next video.